We live on YouTube right now, man. Everybody click that link in my bio and go jump in the live on YouTube, y'all, because I know it's a matter of time. A lot of things I'm about to say, they probably gonna, report me. That's why I'm going subscriptions only. Once I get 100 subscribers, I'm gonna go subscriptions only, y'all. Hell yeah, we live on YouTube right now, y'all. So click that link in my bio and go jump on a live stream. Go jump on a live stream. We live on YouTube. Go jump on a live stream on YouTube. That's a fact, Nancy. I need everybody who on here. What's up, Candace Eastman? What's up, Nelly? Nelly Nails. What's up, Tina? What's up, everybody on here, man? Y'all go click that link in my bio and go to YouTube. I'm live on YouTube, y'all. Let's run it up. I want all 93 of y'all on there, y'all. Let's go turn up. And anybody want to get in the box, we're gonna let you up and we can have a conversation. What's up, Jen? What's up, love? What's up? And then I'm probably finna reach out to Amber and see if she want to come in and do a live stream with me today, y'all. What y'all think? If I get at least 80 of y'all to come over there, man. Everybody click that link in my bio. Go to the YouTube channel, man. We live over there, man. We finna go live, man. I'm finna reach out to Amber right now, man, so we can turn up. Anybody want to get it? We just finna chop it up and talk shit. That's all. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Michelle? What's up, William Brayley? Everybody hit the like button once you tap into the YouTube channel. Please hit that like button on the podcast, man. We need all y'all over there. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Jordan. Yeah, message Amber until I say come in, Michelle. Everybody on TikTok, please click that link in my bio and come to YouTube, y'all. We need y'all over there. We need y'all over there, man. Everybody on TikTok, man, please come over there to YouTube. Click the link in my bio and come to the podcast and make sure you like when you come in, man. I only got 20 of y'all over there so far, man. Y'all tap in, man. We finna turn up Denise Clay. Hey, what's up? What's up? Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman. I'm the one who up the score with them, walking down. You understand me? They said I'm the boogeyman on TikTok. They said I'm the boogeyman, man. Oh, I'm doing good, man. I need everybody on TikTok to please click that link in my bio and come over there to YouTube, y'all. Please click the link in my bio. Come over there to YouTube. We live on YouTube, man. Heaven bound, man. Nah, I ain't gonna keep TikTok up. I'm gonna get up off of there. I just like to go live, man, and talk shit and then bring y'all over here. I just use TikTok for videos, you know. I'm gonna keep my TikTok channel, but I'm not gonna Renisha straight. What's up? What's up? What's up? Everybody on TikTok, please click that link in my bio right now and come to YouTube. We live over there, man. We live over there. We live over there because the thing is, man, on TikTok, man, they Leah Marie. Who is Leah Marie? Oh, Beth Feet. What's up? What's up? What's up? I made it. What's up, Kendra Wright? What's up, love? What it do? What it do? Everybody, man, on TikTok, please come over here to YouTube, y'all. We're trying to do something that's never been done, man. I really appreciate y'all support. If y'all would, please. Yeah, Heaven Bound, I would have to make you a moderator. I would have to make you a moderator. I would have to make you a moderator after we go live because it won't let me do it while I'm live. I don't know why. It never lets me do it. I need everybody on TikTok to click that link in my bio and come to YouTube, man. Here go Crystal Kasky. She talking about not this again. We're not even talking about nothing, love. God damn, you won't even give me a chance. Kendra Wright, man. What's up? What's up, man? I appreciate all my new subscribers on TikTok too and on YouTube. We need everybody on TikTok to please come to YouTube. No. No, I never ghosted anybody, man. She said 10 minutes. Well, tell her everybody, man, click that like button and share to you. Share the Facebook, y'all. We're going to turn it up until she get here, man.
No, soon. I ain't gonna move, sir. I got the shower. You sleep.
Man, come on, man. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I need everybody to come from TikTok and go to YouTube. Everybody on YouTube right now, please like it. Please like this live stream and share to Facebook, y'all. We're going to turn it up. What's up, CC Epoxy? What's up, Ashley Boykins? What's up? We're going to turn up for Amber until she get here, man. I hate that they won't let me play music, man. They be hating on me, man. I don't know what's going on. They be hating on me. Everybody on TikTok, please come to YouTube, y'all. I need y'all over there. Please come to YouTube, man. Please come to YouTube. Nah, that's a fact, Leah. Please come to YouTube, man. I appreciate the gifts. I appreciate all the gifts on TikTok, y'all. I need everybody over here on YouTube right now. Click the link in my bio. Appreciate that, Boss Joss. Everybody, we live on YouTube right now. I need y'all to click that link in my bio and come over there to YouTube, y'all. I'm finna get off TikTok, man. I'm finna get off TikTok. So please come over there to YouTube. Yeah, I'm gonna play my music. Yeah, I'll play my music. Everybody, if you joined the live stream on YouTube, please hit that like button. And I need y'all to share to Facebook, share everywhere. We're gonna put it in their face, man. They said I couldn't do it. We gonna do it. We gonna make it happen, y'all. They said I couldn't do it, man. I said it's going to take years for you to build up a channel. I said it's going to be forever before you can generate any type of revenue off YouTube. I said, nigga, I got the best supporters in the city, nigga. Hell is you talking about? I got the best supporters in the city. They going to rock with your boy regardless of what's going on. She said that was easier than I thought. What? What was easier than you thought, Chevelle? What was easier? Renisha Straight, what's up? What's up? What up? Everybody on TikTok, on YouTube, please like, man. Please like, y'all. I need y'all to make sure y'all like when y'all come in here. Please like. Boss Joss, we live on YouTube. We need everybody to get to YouTube. I don't know why everybody just want to click that link knowing that I'm finna come up off of TikTok. We finna talk about some shit on YouTube. Just click the link. Oh, that's a fact. That's a fact, y'all. I'm finna get ready to get off of TikTok, y'all, in 5 minutes. So I'm giving everybody a chance to come over there to YouTube. We're finna turn up. Angelina, shout out to California. I'm giving everybody 5 minutes to come over there to YouTube, y'all. We finna turn up over there on YouTube for about 30, 45 minutes, man. Y'all pull up. Click the link in the bio. Come to the live podcast. Make sure you like that podcast when you come in here and share. I want to do any of my people be sharing. I don't know. What's up with it?
You want to buy them?
Yeah, we can do the damn thing. I'm over here live on YouTube.
Okay, go crazy.
Hold on. That's a fact.
What's a fact?
Hey, man, I need my top hitters, man. Go on, blast that. Get up out of here. Nah, I'm going to stop playing.
What are your best clean girl tips? Clean girl tips? What I mean?
Mercedes, I see you up in here. Oh, man, we definitely finna leave TikTok alone. They ain't got shit on YouTube.
She money, don't laugh like that, bro. Guys, stop the screen. Stop the screen, man.
Yeah, Ashley, I know what he's saying is true. Nah, I ain't mad at nobody. I love when they make posts about me. It make me feel better. They only helping me pay bills with them fat ass TikTok checks. They made a whole day about me. I need a day. You hear me? I love it. I love it. I love it. I swear that I love it. Not to be cocky, but been through it out trying to win. What's up, Peachy? How you been?
I've been good.
Yeah.
Why you have to do that to look at my name?
Cause I had looked down. You know, I'm getting old, man. I'm getting blind and shit.
Oh damn.
Nah, I'm just lying. I'm lying. I'm finna be 38 and fucking what's today?
Oh, you're a Leo?
Yeah.
My birthday just passed. I'm a Leo too. We're the 4th.
Turn up.
Turn up. No, my birthday was late. I just turned 25.
Oh, okay. Nah, hell nah. I ain't been 25
in a decade.
Since 13 years ago. 13 years. Everybody go over there to YouTube, y'all. Click the link in my bio. Come over there. Everybody done flew over here to YouTube. Damn. She said, my boy's dad verified exactly what you said about dudes having several women in there. He said it's like that, telling several women the same thing. That's crazy, y'all.
And a tiny.
Hey, y'all. Y'all better reach that goal. Y'all got 10 seconds over there, man. Let's go. Everybody on TikTok. Reach the goal, man. Reach the goal. I'm going to stop dropping in some of my supporters' lives and dropping them galaxies and shit if I don't reach my goal.
Alex of the Rose, I appreciate you. Alex, thank you for the follow. James of the Rose.
Boy, this shit crazy, man. I know. That's the first time that's done happened. It's all good. They already said I got a fake beard and shit. They said my beard is a toupee.
That's funny as hell, though.
Hey, I'm trying to figure out who can do this. I'm sorry your baby daddy got patches in his beard, nigga. You understand me? Yeah. Let me stop being like that, man. I'm gonna stop being cocky, man. I love everybody. I'm too blessed. Yeah, I'm a Leo. Anybody, y'all gonna drop them cash out for my birthday? Shit. I'm po.
I'm still waiting for my lion to cross my screen type shit.
A lion?
Yeah, Leo season. It's only right I get a lion crossing my street.
Somebody drop me a lion, shit.
If they do, it's all good for you.
We in this bitch. They said, oh my God. Nah, we ain't done, y'all. They said, oh my God, I love you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Y'all the truth, man.
That's really what it is, though. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Giovanni.
She said, my mama, my sister, my daughter, and my husband is Leo's. Damn. Man, where's my host at? She need to get in here so we can start this little show right quick. You know I got a show on YouTube, right?
Really? What do you do?
I just let people come up and do interviews and shit like that. Then we just be campaigning.
So you guys just talk. It's like a podcast.
Yeah.
Heard.
Yeah.
That's a vibe. What's that like? What you guys usually talk about?
Everything. It's women be having crazy ass stories.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, they be having stories about, we don't just do negative shit, we do positive shit too. So I know the internet done displayed me as a negative person, but it is what it is, you know what I'm saying?
No, I hear that.
Nah, but it's actually nice, man. I think it's something ain't nobody ever did before. You know, normally when you go on somebody's podcast, they want to give you 5 minutes to say everything you got. Like, nobody can sum their life up in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So we just go live for 2 hours every night. We let everybody come on there and vent, and then we just chop it up. I got a host. She a prison wife.
That's good energy right there.
Yeah, but you ain't subscribed yet.
No, I said 555.
Oh, that's good energy. Don't nobody touch it no more.
No, you're done. You won.
Damn, that's crazy, ain't it? But where them dollars at?
It's coming your way.
Facts, man. That's
well, I was good seeing you. Thank you for the battle.
Already, though.
We'll see you around.
All right. Hey, everybody, I need y'all to come over there to YouTube right now. Click the link in my bio. Get over there to YouTube, man. We're finna start the podcast, man. I appreciate everybody who tapped into me on TikTok. Once again, please click that link in my bio and go over there to YouTube. We are coming off of TikTok right now as we speak, man. I need everybody on TikTok, once again, to click the link in my bio and go over there to YouTube. Make sure you like when you come in and drop a comment so I know you there. You understand me? Because when we start doing these giveaways for everybody who wasn't loyal, you will not be picked. Now, they don't be as big as you think they are, but it's something. It could be some gas money. It could be anything. So I appreciate everybody, man, who tapped in with me on TikTok. We live on YouTube. You need to click that link in my bio and go join the podcast right now, man. Click the link in my bio and go join the podcast, man. Go join the podcast on TikTok, man. My host will be on in a minute, man. And we just going to rock out with y'all for maybe 30, 45 minutes, chop it up. Maybe somebody will come up. We can swap game. You feel me? It's always somebody that got a story to tell that nobody gave them a chance to hear. So if you want to be on the podcast, click the link in my bio. Go to the YouTube channel, subscribe, and tap into the podcast. I appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. Oh man, what's up, everybody? What's up, man? I'm just waiting on Amber, man. I'm just waiting on Amber right now, y'all. But anyway, how y'all doing? She say, Denise Clay say, I'm here from TikTok. How you doing, love? How you doing, baby girl? Drop the link. Drop the link. Amber in the building. 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 Yeah. Amber in the building, huh? Amber in the building. 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 Yeah. Amber coming, y'all. Amber is coming, y'all. I'm finna let her in a minute. Amber coming, man. Make sure everybody in here. Latrice Long, how you doing, sweetheart? Make sure everybody in here tap that like button, man. Tap that like button when you tap in. Shit, I didn't even post it. I thought I posted it, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I'm waiting on Amber right now. My son has been so fucked up lately, y'all. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I'll be like, damn, I don't know if I'm here or what. Man, I know damn well. Amber talking about she's gonna be on the black screen.
That's because I'm driving. I don't know what the rules are, but I'm almost home.
Man, they can't do nothing to you.
Oh, okay. Then I'll put it. I'll get it on then. Hold on. They can't do nothing to you.
No,
Well, I
they
don't
can't
know
do nothing
how
to
it
you.
works. I don't
What
know
they
how it
gonna do?
works.
What they gonna do to you?
You know, you never
Yeah,
know.
you need to interview ex-prison wives. Let us warn these women. Nelly Nail, you want to get on here? Click on that link, Nelly Nail. I appreciate you trying to open eyes how the prison relationships be. I had an eye opener last night, y'all. So I don't really think that everything is all bad. It's just I've never seen it. So I'm really hoping that one day somebody can come over here and tell me a fucking success story so the narrative can change. I really want to change the narrative, but for the most part, it's something always bad and it's always fucking terrible. She said, I'm an ex-prison. Damn. It's always terrible.
How you guys doing today? I can't see nobody's comments, so I'm just commenting.
Oh man. Hey man, we'll get this motherfucker jumping any time of the day. It don't matter. We don't play. She said, I will be back in a year from now and let you know how it worked out, Jay. I hope it all works out great. You hear me? Nelly Nails in the building. That's what I'm talking about. So Nelly Nails, tell us what's going on with you, man. You gotta unmute us.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to tell my kids to be quiet.
Okay.
So if I could give any advice, don't do it. I 100% agree that if you did not know him prior to, it probably isn't going to work out. I was a prison wife for 6 years. I met him while he was incarcerated. I met him when I was going through cancer treatment, and so I was really vulnerable at that time.
You was going through cancer treatment?
Mm-hmm.
You beat cancer?
3 times.
Man, shout out, goddamn me to Nelly Nails, man. You hear me? It's possible, man.
It is, but I would say that was the best relationship I ever was in, and I say that.
Best?
the worst best relationship, because it was the worst because it was literally the worst relationship, but the best because it taught me so much about myself. It taught me so much about life. It taught me so much about people. It taught me what I was willing to accept, what I wasn't willing to accept. And it just showed me a lot about myself. So that's why
Mm-hmm.
I say it was the best worst relationship, because sometimes I feel like you can get so much beauty out of a bad situation, and out of something that was so horrible, I learned so much and I gained so much knowledge about myself. So that's why I say it was the worst best relationship.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. So let me ask you this: what did you gain from it?
I gained not to settle, and I gained that people attack your insecurities. Like, people, like, at the time, I had just had breast cancer, so I had both my breasts removed, and like he used that against me, like, oh, nobody's gonna love you like I love you. So it helped me gain like a lot of confidence, because now I don't care if people look at my scars. Like, I don't care if people judge me because of my scars. Like, I don't care if people talk about it. Like, he used to use my weight against me, but
Mm-hmm.
calling me fat now doesn't hurt my feelings. This man done said it so much, it doesn't bother me anymore. Like, it doesn't affect me. It don't hit the same. So it's just like I learned how to not let things affect me, not let things get under my skin. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
learned how to not,
Listen
like,
to her right quick, Amber. I gotta take a business call right quick. All right,
Yeah.
listen to her.
sorry, my kids are getting out the car. But I definitely learned
You're
how
good,
to
girl.
like I learned how to like love myself, like, and not look for validation in somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if that
Right.
makes sense, but like I definitely learned how to accept myself for who I am, accept me for how I come, like not depend on somebody else's opinion of me for validation. Like, I can validate myself.
Right. Do you feel like you know, like, because I'm a prison wife, so my husband has
Mm-hmm.
been incarcerated for 22 years,
Mm-hmm.
and I haven't been with him the whole time, obviously, but
Mm-hmm.
in this time I feel like I've gained a lot of, like you said, a lot of knowledge about myself in the
Mm-hmm.
process. You know what I mean? Like, I've gained a lot of, like, not only self-worth, because you do a lot by yourself. Everything that you do
Mm-hmm.
out here is on your own, you know, like,
Right.
even though you have somebody inside, everything that you do is on your own. You're out here making sure
Absolutely.
bills are paid, you're making sure that your kids are taken care of, you're making sure everything and anything is taken care of. And not only that, but you're being a secretary basically to that man inside.
Fact.
So I feel like in the past, because my prior relationship was really hard,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this one has taught me a lot, mostly about myself. um Not just the respect, self-respect and stuff, but I learned to love myself more in this whole process.
Absolutely. So I do want to speak on like some of the comments that I see where people were like, "Oh, you're just seeking out these relationships." I can't speak on all prison wives, but for me personally, I didn't seek out the relationship. I didn't go looking for a person that was locked up. I actually didn't. I actually met him by accident. A friend of mine was locked up, and the day that I got diagnosed with cancer, my friend just called. Like, he used to call and periodically just check in. Hey, Nell, how you doing? You good? Da 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 da. And the day that I found out that I had cancer, he happened to call me and was talking to me, and I was just like bawling, crying, like I was just falling apart. And he was like, "Oh well, like, I don't know what to say to you, but maybe my friend can help you. Like, he's good with talking to people. Like, he's good with words. Like, maybe he can help you." And that's actually how I ended up meeting him. So I don't think that women are like out here just like seeking these relationships. Sometimes
Yeah.
they just happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, in my case, like, I didn't wake up one morning and was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go find an inmate today." Like,
Right.
it
Right.
happened that way. Like, it just organically happened. And sometimes things happen. And in the beginning, they have this way of making you feel like it's everything. Like, oh my God, this is like the best relationship. Like, this person is gonna be everything with everything. And then that shit turns real quick. Like, it definitely can go from 0 to 100 like real
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like, I've seen it multiple times, with a bunch of different women. You know what I mean? And
Hmm.
you're right. Like, no, not everybody goes out searching for an inmate. Like, sometimes it just happens. And I feel like in certain times, of women's life, like it's more comfortable to be with some, because my past relationship, I don't know if you're on here before, but I've said was
Mm-hmm.
abusive. Like I was in a very abusive relationship. My ex was
Mm-hmm.
uh he was an addict, and
Right.
so for me, being with somebody who is incarcerated was so much easier, in that I was able to like let go of having somebody there constantly with me,
Mm-hmm.
and I was able to just get to know myself, like away from that. Like I needed all the mental. When I first got with my husband and we
Absolutely.
actually became really close, I needed the mental stimulation. I did not want a man that was like, even though I had
Right.
gone on dates and I was seeing people and stuff, I could not give them all my love because I just didn't trust the way that I, you know,
Yeah, that makes perfect
that a
sense. That
man
is
like
the
who was
one.
trying to give me their all deserved to be treated or trusted.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Like hearing it
You said
like
what?
that, I said that makes like perfect sense. Like hearing it like that, that makes like perfect sense. Because in my situation, I feel like it was the same way. Like it was convenient, like to have somebody that I didn't have to share space with, and it taught me to be comfortable being alone. Like I don't have to be in a relationship. I don't have to be with somebody. Like it very much gave me the ability and the comfortability of just being alone and being by myself. And it definitely taught me that.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like I feel like, I don't know, like in the process, you know, when me and my husband were like very just first talking and, getting to know each other more, because we were
Mhm.
cool. We were friends before that, off and on, right? And in the process, like when I actually decided, okay, like we can try this, we can try this relationship thing.
Mhm.
Um, it became so much more so quickly because I needed that comfort. I needed somebody to comfort me without being next to me to comfort me, you know? And
Absolutely.
it didn't make sense to me at the time. Like I needed all that, like to help me get past my trust issues, to help me get
Mhm.
past all the deep rooted issues that I had within myself. Uh which in turn just helped me to learn more about myself in the process, you know?
Absolutely. I
Yeah.
would never do that
So
shit
do you
again,
feel
though.
like
I'll tell you that.
girl,
I would never do
it's a
that
lot.
shit.
It's a lot of work. I mean, like I said, I just came home from visit, so I drive
Mhm.
3 hours to see my 3.5 hours to see my husband, and 3.5 hours back.
Mm.
So I've been up since
Been there,
3 o'clock
done
this morning, and I'm just getting
that.
back in.
Done made
I'm like,
that
sit
same
down,
trip
let's
a
do it.
couple of times.
Yeah,
They made that trip. At one point, he was 5 hours away, so I get it. Like I made that drive
yeah,
many a time, so I definitely understand.
yes. Oh yeah, girl. I mean, like it's a lot, and I don't think that a lot of people understand like how much it's not that even if you're not being used, if you're committed to a man, like whether they're locked up or not locked up, like there's certain things that you do, right? Like
Mhm.
as their significant other, as their wife.
Mhm.
And so like unfortunately with somebody who's incarcerated, visitation is one of them, which is for us like a happy time, you know?
Mhm.
But sometimes they don't appreciate that.
They
I
definitely
know
don't.
a lot of
Until it's
women who are
gone.
like, uh,
When it's gone, they'll appreciate it. Like when you're not going to visit them no more, and like when
yeah,
you're not doing that, then they appreciate it.
yeah. I know a lot of women whose men don't, like don't appreciate that. Mine, like he's been locked up for so long, he didn't have
Mhm.
somebody who continuously came. So now I
Mhm.
think he's like addicted to those visits. He's like
Mhm.
every one of them he wants me to be at, and I'm like, I can't do every. I mean, I do like 3 in-persons a month right now, which is a lot as is, but
Yeah.
he's addicted to the visits. I don't know where he's at, baby. Hold on one sec.
How can you learn to trust someone that their trust is not being put to the test in the world? Their test, their trust is being put to the test because I mean, even behind bars, they could cheat on you if they want to do something. If a man want to do something, he gonna do it. A man had 13 other girlfriends besides me, so trust me when I tell you, if they want to do it, they gonna do it. we do just in prison and what they do. Um, so they do. I'm not gonna say all inmates do, but from my experience, from what I've seen, just in my relationship and the men around him, and from what I've experienced, yes, like both. Like I've seen like his friends. I've been through it myself personally. So if a man gonna cheat, a man gonna cheat regardless of where he's at. A prison isn't gonna stop a man from cheating. I done seen the people around the person that I was dating. I've heard their conversations and I know what they're in. And so just knowing that like a wall and a prison and a cell ain't gonna stop a man from doing what he wanna do. He gonna do what he do regardless.
No, that's a fact. That's the truth. No matter, it doesn't matter what the location of anybody is, a man or woman. If they want to cheat, they're gonna cheat. They're gonna find a way to cheat. You
Right.
know,
They're gonna find a way to do what
somebody
they wanna
doesn't want to
do.
be exactly, exactly.
Physically, mentally, when you're in a relationship with somebody and it's a prison life relationship or it's a prison relationship, the worst thing you can do to that woman is talk to another woman, is give your time, your effort, your energy, because I'm already sacrificing physical relationship with you. So now
Yeah,
what I am able to get from you, it is cheating because you're giving away what's supposed to be mine to somebody else. I'm already
yes,
sacrificing in the sense that I don't get to sleep with you at night. I don't get to be around you. I don't get to have you physically in my presence. So the phone calls, the letters, the intimate conversations, the spending time with me. And I don't know like for other people, but mine had a cell phone. And so when you should be calling me, when you should be talking to me, especially if I help pay for that bitch, like especially them
yeah.
cell phones ain't motherfucking cheap. Let me just say
So that's
that.
the truth.
Like them cell
So
phones ain't cheap.
my husband had gotten caught with a cell phone case, because he had one for a while, and he got in trouble for that shit. But that's a fact. Like, I think that was probably when we first got together my biggest insecurity, because he had access to everything. He had access to Facebook.
Right.
He had access to Instagram. He had access
Instagram,
to
everything.
everything. So he would he ended up putting me like on every single thing that he had. But I mean, like, that's how he had dating apps. He had everything. So
Right. Like I done seen it all. And then going and let me tell you the worst thing you could do is hack into one of them Gmails and hack
yeah,
into one of them phones. Cause baby, I'm the FBI. I'm the Virgo.
girl,
And that
me
Virgo
too.
went to Virgo and baby, I hacked into that Gmail.
Husband,
And
like
they
when
my
we first, I had set him up with a Gmail account at first, and he doesn't know. He doesn't know anything about phones. So I'd be like, "What you looking up today? You can look up anything that they look up. You can look up everything." So he
everything.
was
I
typing
could
in the
literally
search engine.
see
Yeah,
everything you see.
yes, he was in the search engine of his thing. Like, how is my wife finding all this? Like, why is my wife able to spy on me? He typed that shit in
Oh,
the Google search. I almost died because I
that
was
shit is
like,
hilarious.
he was watching some sort of porn, right? And I was like, I thought you said you weren't gonna be watching. He watched this chick Brianna Triple X or something, and I was like, I thought you weren't gonna watch her anymore. He said, how? I wasn't watching her. Yeah, you was.
Well, I just tell you
I
the
know you was. I
time, the
saw it.
day, how long
So
you was there. I just tell you
he said he typed in his Google thing. How does my wife know I'm doing this? How is she spying on me?
that. I'm trying to
Oh,
tell you.
I told him you're gonna have fun when you first come home from prison, babe, because you don't know nothing about this world. It's a whole new world,
Right, it definitely is.
and
It's
we
definitely a whole
are
new
super
world.
spies.
So, well, let me tell you, I found out everything. Anything I
Yes.
wanted to know, I found
Hold on,
out.
let me.
But you know, when I knew I was over the relationship when I stopped looking. Like when I stopped caring, and I just didn't even care enough to go and search for nothing. Like when I didn't even care enough to have the password to the Facebook anymore, because it's one thing to do it, but if you're doing something or if you're having inappropriate conversations with other women, knowing that I have the password to your Facebook, you blatantly just don't give a fuck.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness. So
The
you said
kind
you
of
were a prison
trouble
wife or you were in a relationship
for
for
6
6
years.
years?
Yep. hmm It was so
Let me
mentally
see. I can't.
abusive. It was verbally abusive. It was so mentally controlling. Like, and a lot of people say, well, why put yourself in that situation or why put yourself through that? Sometimes you really cannot help who you love. Like, sometimes when you really love somebody
Right.
and you really in love with somebody, like you sacrifice and you put up with certain things and you deal with certain things sheer out of just, I love this
Oh,
person. This man was there for me when I was
Yeah.
going through cancer treatment. And so I didn't want to leave him. I didn't want to I wanted to give him a chance to grow, a chance to change, a chance to be a better person. But sometimes you can want something for somebody all day long that is just not going to happen. And when they're in prison, it just isn't going to click because what you won't do and what you're not willing to accept, the next woman is. There is somebody that is willing to accept mediocrity. There is somebody who is
There
willing to be
is.
called a bitch and a hoe and everything else that they call you if you don't do what they want you to do when they want you to do it. This man had 13 other women and several other women that had his name tattooed on them while
13.
I was 13, girl, at one
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
And he
Um.
got somebody else's name tattooed on him while we was together. Other women were
yeah.
getting his name tattooed on them while we were together. These are things that were done in the relationship. When we're in the thick of the relationship, mind you, I'm going through treatment for cancer. I got 2 kids that I'm still trying to take care of. And it's not to say that he didn't hustle. He didn't get to money, because he did, and he did help me out a lot with a lot of things. But at the same time, I had to take accountability for the fact that I allowed certain behaviors and I allowed him to do certain things. And so I think that was one of the lessons that I had to learn, was that you'll teach a person how to treat you. If I wouldn't have allowed him to do things in the beginning, he wouldn't have felt like it was okay to keep doing things. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense.
Exactly. Exactly. But that's kind of sad though, because you were already in a vulnerable state, and he knew that
hmm
you were in a vulnerable state. Um. So yeah, that shows his character all on its own anyway. Um. She had said, what kind of trouble did he get in? Is that one of the comments I read? What kind of trouble did he get
Yeah,
in
what
for
kind of
having the
trouble did he
phone?
get in for having the phone?
So they didn't fully catch him with the phone, but they caught him with like phone paraphernalia or whatever. They still gave him a phone charge. They didn't give him extra time for it because they didn't actually have the device. So they just G5'd him, which was basically a year in
Okay.
I don't know if it's like seg in here in Texas. It's like basically 23 hours in the cell, 1 hour out, no contact. Like he couldn't use the phone. Everything had to be letters. And he did that for 18 months after
Oh
that phone.
shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it was rough. Like that was probably one of the hardest times of our relationship. Just because after that I was like, no, you're coming up for parole soon. You're not messing with those phones anymore. No more.
How did you handle that? Like, how did you handle dealing with that for 18 months?
It was a lot. I mean, like it wasn't honestly like I had just moved here to Texas not too long prior to that.
hmm
And so I was still trying to get the hang of everything here, being in a new place, adjusting to a new job, getting my kids in new schools. So I was busy, and I really just try to always keep my mind busy with
hmm
everything. Like I started a business, and then I started making shirts on the side. So
hmm
um, that was really just to help keep my mind busy. My husband, like we would write letters every single day back and forth, like
hmm
handwritten letters when we were still able to do that. um, so I would be writing him every day, telling him like parts of my day. And then we still got visitation. We were still able to get 2 in person. He was all behind glass. So we got 2 in person and 1 video a month. That's really the only time that we had that we were able to speak to each other, aside from those
Right.
letters. And then my husband's on like a kind of a gang watch thing. So any of his letters and stuff, everything had to be super checked. So I could write him a letter and he wouldn't get it sometimes for like a week, 2 weeks. And it's still the same. Like with tablets, if I write him, he doesn't get it right away. But for me, like handling it, I that's really all I did. Like I tried to keep my mind busy as best as possible during that time frame. But it's a lot. It wears a lot on someone, you know? And during that time, like I said, it was probably the hardest in our relationship because he wasn't getting those letters on time. That caused a lot of like distrust, mainly from his side because he was like, "You're not writing me." You know, I think that he would think that I fell off. I'm like, I moved all the way to Houston. Like, what the hell am I gonna fall off to? You know,
Right.
I moved all the way here to be with you to make this work. I ain't going nowhere.
That
But
ain't
once
the worst
he
mistake I did was moving for the relationship. I moved from Columbus, Georgia. I was in Columbus, Georgia initially, and then I moved all the way from Columbus to Brunswick, which was 5 hours on the complete opposite side of Georgia. And I did it for the relationship to be closer to him, closer to his family. Girl, that was
yeah,
the worst thing that I did. That was like literally the downfall of the relationship because I felt like once he had me in his city and he had me where he wanted me to be at, it was like, okay, now I can take the mask off. Now the true colors can show. Like now I can show my ass. And girl, if that's not
yeah.
what he did,
Uh, since I got
like,
here, I mean, like I'm closer with his family and stuff here.
mm-hmm,
You know, he has an amazing family. They're all very helpful. They're all very
mm-hmm,
loving and committed. You know what I mean?
right,
So we're involved with everything as far as family goes. But we, you know, like I said, I stay so busy that I don't have time except for like on holidays and stuff to meet up
mm-hmm,
with really anybody. Um, but moving here, like I feel like it was not it wasn't a downfall for me because when I moved here, he was still in Amarillo, Texas. So
mm-hmm.
he was still like 8 hours from me here or 9 hours from me here. And when I was in Denver, Colorado, that's where I moved from. So I'm 15 hours from home.
Mm.
Um, so when I originally moved here, he was closer to me in Denver than he was here. But I moved here to my apartment. We had a
Mm-hmm.
fire, like everything burned down, and I figured there's no better time than now
Right, to
to
move.
move. You
Yeah.
know, yeah, like we don't have anything to move, so we might as well go now. Um, so that's exactly what we did. But I've only had like good success here since I moved here to Houston. Um, so that part, like, I'm thankful for. And I don't know how, but he ended up getting moved like 3 months after I moved here. So, and he ended up getting moved closer. Like at that time, he was only an hour and a half from me.
I'll probably. I've recently relocated to Florida, so I came back to Florida because I was born and raised here. So I've recently relocated back to Florida. I got out of the city that I was in. I got away from like his family, his people. Like I got out of that situation
Yeah,
because moving, like, and then I feel like moving away from that environment and away from that situation was like the best healing thing that I could do. Like since I've been here, like I've
yeah,
healed so much. Like I've taken so much time. Like I've went and
good.
sat by the ocean. Like I've went and just prayed. I've talked. I've meditated. Like I have found so much peace in just walking away from certain situations and just found so much peace
Yeah,
in things because in the relationship, like especially toward the end, like it was real threatening. It was what I'm gonna do to you, what I'm gonna do to your kids. Like he would tell me like, "Die, bitch, die. I hope you die," type shit. Knowing that like I have like one of my cancers is not curable; it's a terminal illness. And so, when I got diagnosed with kidney failure, he would like use that against me, and like he would say like, "Oh, that's why you don't got no kidney. Like I hope your kidney fall out." Like he would like say some crazy reckless stuff to me, and so being here, I found peace with my medical stuff. I found peace with just being. I found so much peace. Like I'm okay with my terminal illness. I've come to terms with it. My kids have come to terms with it. We've all kind of went to therapy and we've talked about it. I'm doing really good with my kidneys. I'm getting help. I'm not a kidney transplant candidate. So I eat really good. I drink what I'm supposed to. Like, I've been keeping really good care of myself, like physically, and like now my mental health is like finally getting to a point where like I'm recovering and I'm at peace.
Good. Girl, I'm happy for you. You know, it
Thank
takes a
you.
lot. I think not just men incarcerated, but any man like can mentally screw you up, you know? Um, I had a lot of trauma from my past relationship that I had to get through and work on my mental health. Um, but it was a lot and it took a lot from me, you know?
Right.
So I can see what you're saying and how
Yeah.
much of a relief it felt when I finally felt like I was back to being myself, like back to
Absolutely.
being fun and bubbly and you know, like I became a
Hmm.
shell of a person from being under somebody else. You know what I
Right.
mean? I
So to
felt
answer the
alone.
comment, no, I would
Oh,
never
sorry.
ever. Oh no, you're okay. I never ever ever would I do it again. Like absolutely never. No, I would never do it again. Hell no.
She said, "Oh
Hell no.
no."
No. And then it's another comment that said it's the type of men that you chose was chosen because my man has never talked to me sideways like that. I'm not gonna say that it's the man that you choose because it didn't start out that way. I was with him for 5 years before it started out that way. A lot of people always want to say it's what you chose, it's what you chose. Now, true enough, yes, I did choose that situation. I did choose that person, but you never know what a person is capable of until something goes left. Like when things went left, when I started standing up for myself, when I found my backbone, when I stopped being vulnerable, when I started like really finding myself, loving myself, accepting myself for who I was, and I stopped allowing certain behaviors, then that's when I feel like the change happened. So I'm not gonna sit here and say like,
I'm
oh, it's the
sorry,
man that
y'all.
I chose. Oh no, you're all right. Because that man can you say your man has never talked to you like that as of now, as of right now. I used to could say that too, and I could say for the first 5 years of my relationship, he never disrespected me, never called me out my name, never was disrespectful to me. But the moment I started standing up for myself, the moment I had a backbone, the moment I started loving myself and learning how to love myself and standing up for certain things that I wasn't going to allow, that flip, that light can trigger, like that can flip the script. And I hope that it doesn't go that
Yeah.
way for you, but I've seen it with my own two eyes, not just from my relationship, but like I said, from the men around him, the people around him from multiple prisons all over the state of Georgia. These men, they say what you want and it's all copacetic while you're doing what they want you to do and while everything is going good. Let some shit go left and you're gonna see a person true colors, I promise you.
Y'all, I done missed the whole damn shit.
It's okay.
Y'all,
You
I
have
had to
any
go check.
questions?
I had to go check on these bands, man. Shit.
You what?
I had to go check on them. Man, come on, man. You already know. That's neither here or there. You hear me?
Okay. So, did you have any questions?
So I've been talking to her. Do you have any questions for her?
Amber, how I'ma ask her some questions and I've been gone.
I mean,
Cuz you can ask her
you
any
can ask me
question.
anything.
I've been talking to her.
Let
We've
me
been
ask you
chopping it
this.
up.
What's damn, I seen dollar signs and my whole motherfucking brain shifted. Hey, look, no, seriously though, what's some advice you can give to women that's incarcerated? I mean, that's for men that's incarcerated, right? When they say, oh well, he's doing this and he's doing that for me. On the other hand, do you think it makes a difference if he's taking care of you from in there or not? Or
I
you
don't
do
think
you
it matters because, and I'm gonna tell you why I don't think it matters. Because, like I said in the beginning, when I got sick, like that man took very good care of me. I'm talking bands that make you dance type bands. Like I'm talking, that man hustle by any means. That man would sell ice to a penguin for me. When I first got sick in the beginning of the relationship, that man took care of me. He paid all my bills. He put my kids through daycare. My son wasn't even a year old when I got diagnosed with cancer. I couldn't work. I couldn't pay my car note. I couldn't pay nothing. Like that man took care of everything, did everything for me. But how much are you willing to sacrifice for a dollar bill? How much of my self-respect am I willing to sacrifice? And how far am I going to let you disrespect me for a dollar bill? Because there was a point in time in our relationship where I was holding it down. He was in the hole for 7-8 months at a time, and I'm paying all the bills. I'm taking care of him. I'm paying for phone calls. I'm putting money on books. I'm making sure you got cash apps. I'm making sure you eating. I'm making sure you got tablet time. I'm helping pay for phones. I'm helping pay for tablets. I held it down. It was, you know what I'm saying? So those roles revert in my relationship and in my experience. Not only did he take care of me, but there were points in the relationship where I took care of him and I held this shit down. But for me, where I drew the line at is no amount of money is worth my self-respect. No amount of money is worth my dignity. No amount of money is worth me sacrificing, being belittled, being talked to crazy, being talked to reckless. I don't need you that bad that I'm going to allow you to disrespect me and continue to disrespect me. I begged this man for a year, stop talking to me crazy. Stop talking to me. I even gave him fair warning. Hey, you're pushing me away. This is not what you want. Because when I leave and I dip, you're not going to have nobody. He didn't give a fuck about my feelings until I started talking to a man in the free world. Until I started talking to somebody else. Until I got with somebody else.
Thinking about if a nigga was squeezing on them cheeks.
He didn't
Well,
care
that
about
nigga
my
said, "Oh my
feelings.
damn!" That nigga said, "Hold on now."
Right.
Nigga is squeezing on them cheeks. And I'm
Well, you
sitting
missed
up laying up every night thinking about squeezing on them cheeks. And the
Well,
nigga
you missed
got
the part where I
looking in
said,
them eyes.
well, you missed a little bit of the backstory where I said the downfall of the relationship was the disrespect. He didn't mind calling me a bitch. He didn't mind telling me to die. Like I said, one of my illnesses is a terminal illness. My breast cancer turned into blood cancer, which is terminal, and then I have stage 1 kidney failure. He got so angry at times that it was die, bitch, die. I can't wait for you to die. I'm just waiting on you to die. Or bitch, that's why you ain't got no kidney. That's why your kidney gonna fall out, type shit. And so when I stopped saying, when I got to a point where I was okay, that's enough.
Hold on, can I ask you a question? How did you realize that you had kidney cancer? How did you realize that?
So it stemmed from my blood cancer. I realized I had a blood cancer when I had to get tested for it, but I was bruising really, really easy, and I was getting nosebleeds really bad, and I ended up getting this really big, huge bruise on my back. So I went back to my oncologist for my breast cancer, and I was telling him like the things that I was experiencing, like the new symptoms that I was experiencing. And so he sent me to a hemoc doctor, which is just a hematology oncology doctor. And then when I went to that doctor, they tested me and they told me I had pre-cancer for a blood cancer called multiple myeloma. And then that's basically just cancer in the blood. That's cancer of the blood. And so that led to my left kidney shutting down. So I have no function in my left kidney.
Man, you know something? Your ass probably gonna live to be 100.
I hope so.
No, you will be, because if God wanted you gone, you'd have been gone.
Absolutely. Yeah. I've had 11 surgeries since 2019. I've had 3 different types of cancers. I had my stomach.
So you have to grow your hair back and everything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I
was completely bald-headed. I had 32 inches of my own hair before I got sick, and then I was completely bald-headed. I lost all my hair. Like, it all came out.
Eyebrows, everything.
Eyebrows, everything.
I think that's the worst shit I'm ever scared of. Like, I think
I'm so beautiful though. Like, I love it. Like, I was a fine bald-headed woman. Like, you can't tell me I wasn't fine.
Facts. Yeah, because you know something, some people, it make them lose their self-esteem, man. Like,
it did for a long period of time. It did for a long time. I was so insecure, and I didn't have no self-esteem at all, like none whatsoever. I woke up one day and I looked at my children, and I'm gonna tell y'all the God's honest truth. It had nothing to do with my relationship, but I looked at my kids, and I saw that my kids were just so strong, and they used to always be like, "Mommy, you gonna be okay? Like, Mommy, you good?" And like on the days when I was the sickest, my baby, like my youngest child, he was so good. Like, where normal 5-year-olds and 4-year-olds would be up tearing down my house, or how he normally is on an everyday basis. When I was sick, my son would lay in the bed next to me. He would go get me water. He would give me a towel. And it's a 4-year-old or 5-year-old we're talking about here. Like, we're not talking about we're a baby. He took such good care of me that I started saying, you know what? I don't care. Bald-headed, no titties. I am beautiful. My children look at me and see beauty. And I had to learn how to find the beauty in myself again. And once I found the beauty in myself again, and I stopped allowing this man to be disrespectful to me, and I stopped allowing behaviors, and I stopped allowing disrespect, that's when the relationship was like, okay, we can't do this no more because this is not working for me.
Right.
That's crazy.
If I could give any piece of advice to somebody who is in a relationship with somebody in prison, I'm gonna give 2 pieces of advice. If you a woman and you're dating a man in prison, don't lose yourself in that relationship. Don't give so much of you to this man that you have nothing left to give yourself at the end of the day. Because men in prison will try to isolate you. They will try to make you feel bad for going out and living your life and having fun. They will get mad at you for going out to dinner with your homegirls. Like, do not give so much of you to a relationship that you lose yourself. Still go out. Still go have that me time. Don't answer that phone sometimes. Sometimes you have to.
What about if you could still get them cheeks clapped?
I've been celibate for 6 years, so I can't speak on that. I chose celibacy before my relationship.
So I'm saying, do you think it's cheap? Do you think it's considered? I don't mean to cut you out, but do you think it's cheap if they get them cheeks clapped? How's it cheap?
I personally don't. I don't. If y'all have an understanding, as long as you're honest about it, I don't think it's cheating. Because as a woman, we still have needs. As a woman, you still have needs. As a woman, you still have desires. You still have physicality. You still have normal women emotions, normal female emotions.
I'm gonna have to say I feel like it is, but
it's cheating. No, I just want to know because if somebody else told me, they was like, "Oh, I don't think it's cheating." I was like,
I don't.
Me neither. I don't think. Nigga, somebody telling your ass when to go to sleep, nigga. How you gonna tell me when to open my legs?
Why you say that now?
Long as I don't catch nothing, look, long as I don't catch nothing or get pregnant, you shouldn't even be, that should be the least of your worries.
Yeah.
Because nigga, long as you get money on your books and I'm coming to see you and I ain't missing a beat, evidently, goddamn, it wasn't good enough to make me run away from your ass. Well, you can't say that because sometimes it could be good, but you just love this person, so you stay. But like, I don't understand, man. Like, that's why I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm against all that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. She's talking about I just spit my Red Bull everywhere. I think
that if y'all have an understanding, and I think that it's about honesty, it's about communication. I think that you have to be honest and say that I still have normal female emotions. I still have normal female wants and needs. For me, I did not do that because I was celibate before I met him. So I was celibate before I went into the relationship. That was a spiritual journey. Even now, with talking to a man in the free world, I'm still celibate. Like, and he respects my celibacy. He made me want to know.
Oh, hell no.
But
I ain't finna be talking to a woman in love and all this other shit and she like that. I just like, damn, can we do oral or something? I'm about to bust over here, goddammit.
I ain't gonna put my business out there like that, but you know, he ain't going nowhere. He's taking very good care of. It'd be like, men can get, y'all women need to understand, and I might be over exaggerating, but we can get sick from that motherfucker being a brick for too long. He ain't getting sick and he ain't going nowhere. He ain't.
I ain't gonna lie, I'd be sick of that motherfucker. Because I couldn't have no cheeks laying on side of me, and I ain't trying to clap them every night in the middle of the day.
Well, he don't live in the same city as me. He lives in a different city.
So what he gotta do? She talking about sick. What he gotta do? What he gotta do? When is the right time to say, I'm gonna break the cycle and I'm gonna just let you go ahead and go swimming?
It was a conversation that he and I had recently.
Amber, shut up.
It was a conversation.
I'm being genuine. Like, I really want to know.
I felt like, okay, so I told him recently, matter of fact, I told him yesterday that I would be willing to take that journey with him because I feel like he met me spiritually. I feel like we're on the same path spiritually, and I would be willing to do that with him now at this point in our relationship based on something that he asked me randomly out of the blue yesterday. And so
is he a masculine man?
He is. He's got very masculine energy. He's definitely like alpha male, and he is a very dominant person. Like, yes. But he texted me randomly out of the blue yesterday and was like, "Hey, do you want to start this fast with me?" And I was like, "What you know about that? Like, But like,
what you've been through has fucking brought you closer to the universe.
Yeah. Absolutely. absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Like spiritually, I've been so inclined. Like spiritually, I'm so in depth spiritually, and I'm so big on vibrations and energy and stuff like that. So to feel like I match energy and to feel like I connected with this man spiritually, it makes me want to be physical with him.
Yeah. Facts. I can definitely dig that, man. So what about oh boy in jail? Does he still try to reach out to you?
Yes.
That nigga said, "Oh, she been without it so long. As soon as he get it, it's over." He finna be talking to her, reaching for shit that ain't there, and I'm gone.
Mm-hmm.
So if I could give advice to the men that's in prison that are in these relationships, because you got a lot of men that be on your podcast too. Like you have a lot of men, especially on TikTok. The men be hating, but
they be watching from a distance. Like you gotta think. I got 70% women that follow me, right?
Right.
So the niggas that are watching, it's some niggas. The only niggas that's on my page is niggas I did time with. So it's a lot of niggas. When I say a lot, I mean like
they lurking, they watching. Cause I heard your name from some inmates. So I know men are watching. But if I could say something to the inmates, when you're getting into these relationships with these women,
hey, them niggas pissed off in that penitentiary. Hey, look, nigga, I got partners that's locked up right now, and when I talk to them in Texas, they be like, "Boy, these niggas be laughing at your ass on that internet." You know what I'm saying? Like niggas don't be worried about me. Like
what?
Huh?
What prison did you do your most time at here?
Torres.
Yeah,
and by San Antonio.
So a bunch of guys.
But I was on militant. I got G5'd off militant like in 1 month. I was like, fuck this. I ain't doing this. I ain't finna working no fucking beating on no damn dirt. Send me to my unit. And then I went to Fort Stockton out there by far in the fuck. I think that's Arizona or some shit. And then I was over there for 2 years.
Federal time or you did state time?
State. But it's a process. So whenever I got G5, that means your punishment is we're gonna ship you far away from home as possible. So they shipped me 13 hours away. So I was over there, and that unit, they only allow you to stay over there 2 years. So after that, they shipped my ass to San Antonio in Hondo, Texas. And I was like, I started out over there as a G4, so I was in medium custody. And then I went to population probably like 6 months later. And then I did like 5 more years over there. And then I had already got over all the gang banging and hustling and just niggas. And I was like, fuck this. I'm ready to go home now. So once it was in my mind, like I'm ready to go home, I made parole like in a year. Because I had already got 2 set-offs. But once it was like, I'm done catching cases, I'm done getting in trouble, bam, I made parole.
That's good.
No,
it's a mindset thing. It definitely is a mindset thing. It's how you think and how you look at the world. It definitely is a mindset thing.
That's a fact. What's up?
So to answer the question in the comments, do you think any prison relationship will work out long term? Personally, myself, no, I don't. I think that if you didn't know the person prior to prison, I don't. No.
I mean, either. I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on my girl Chrissy to come back because I'm honestly wholeheartedly looking for a success story, like because I want to change my narrative. You feel me?
You can't wait on me to be a success story. Damn.
I mean, I hope, but I'm waiting on everybody. It ain't just one person. The way Chrissy talks.
Yeah.
And you just don't put your business out there. But the way Chrissy was talking last night, I was like, damn, man, I sure hope that nigga come home and do what he's supposed to do.
It sounds good. It all sounds good till they hit the streets.
I'm saying I hope because I was a bitch ass nigga when I came home. Like seriously, so I know, and it took me it took me probably the same amount of time I was locked up to get my shit together. Oh man, I'm so hungry. My shit hurt.
So are you in a relationship now? Do you have a successful relationship?
I can't talk about that online because I'm writing a book. So I can't. So people be like, "Are you married? Are you single?" I can't talk about it. You would never know because I don't care what somebody say on the internet. I don't care about that because they don't know the truth.
Right.
Like
Do you
I
think
hear the
that person
rumors.
made you a better husband? Like whether you are a husband or you're going to be a husband one day, do you feel like your experience in prison
I'm
ultimately
definitely
drove you
not the
to be a
same
better?
person I was.
That's good.
I was a piece of shit, man, and I didn't give a fuck who knew it. And it was just all about cause of them. It was just all about me and how much time I missed and what I wanted to do. And if it was my way or the fucking highway, and deal with it. You know, and my excuse used to be, shit, you could be dealing with a lot worse. You could be dealing with niggas who beat your ass and could be doing this, and you just worried about a bitch. Like I was trying to make it
justify, make it make sense.
No, I was being a narcissist. That's exactly what I was doing. Okay. But without knowing it, because I grew up in prison, so I got out here, and instead of me catching in, I was trying to catch up. Damn, her ass fat, man. What's up? And knowing that I had this look about myself that overly confident and cocky, I knew that if a woman seen a man that looked good and had a nice car and a pocket full of money, you can get him. Like it was just a woman didn't want no bum. It was just like, but times have changed since when I came home in 2012, right? Mm-hmm. Now you got a bunch of boss women out here like, I'm a boss, nigga. I don't need your ass. Back then it was just, you know, they was hopping on the first thing they seen, you know, and I was never dealing with like, I never dealt with no hood ass, never. Like I've only dealt with like suburbs, like Sadiddy, come from good families, got shit going on, you know, and so it's just it's difficult for me to see, and not just because I was like that, but because I never seen the success story. I never seen it. I've never seen it. I did 8 years, and all them niggas in there was full of shit. And my boy Tweety came on here and said, you know, it's probably the culture, you know, and shit like that, because it's more Hispanic men that are faithful and loyal, but they buy pussy too. They buy more pussy than anybody in the fucking world. Hey, goddamn me, sit up and eat. And I'm not gonna even say that because they're gonna say I'm being racist, but they get them big old bellies and don't nobody want their ass, and they gonna spend all that money on some coochie. Because the Mexicans have the most money, and this is a proven fact. Them niggas hustle harder than anybody I fucking know. I got best friends that's Mexicans. Like, I know niggas get money, and all them niggas got a keg hanging over their goddamn belt. And they got the baddest women that you ever seen in your fucking life. And you like, how the fuck did you get her, nigga? You see his house? Nigga got a ranch. You don't give a damn what he do. So you can't say, oh, it's the type. He said it's the type of me and you been around, and I agree to disagree because I was just like, okay, but shit, you gotta think I'm half Puerto Rican, so a lot of my essay partners that was in the penitentiary, right, was Mexicans. They wanted me to be Thungo Blast, but I was a Crip. So when they understood you can't, they was cool with me. You go look at my post and you see that post when I said Thungo Blast. Go watch all my essay partners from the penitentiary drop comments. Jay King, my motherfucking boy, Thungo Blast all the way. Like, so I seen them do it. I can call a nigga in Mexico right now that got deported when he got out because he can't do right. He can only hustle over there because over here they keep snitching on him. You know what I'm saying? And so it's crazy how, you know, men in prison think because we stuck in survival mode. You know what I'm saying? We are in a position where you love us, you take care of us, you pick the phone. Well, they didn't have phones when I was doing time, but you pick the phone up, you come see us, you send us books, all the shit that a man ever wanted in his life. And for some strange reason, we still feel like we need to write somebody else too, or we need to talk to somebody else too. And it's not because you're not enough. It's just you can't feel every bit of my time that I need in here. It's not that we don't love you or you're not enough. It's just it's passing time. Oh fuck,
You can't be available 24 hours of the day, 7 days a week. You have to go to sleep. You have to eat. You have to take care of your kids. You have to, go to work. So when you're them 8 hours that you're at work, this other girl might not be at work. You might be off on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
She probably get food stamps and child support.
Exactly. So it really pacifies the time. And I learned that, and I was told that several times in my relationship was, oh, Nell, it's not that you're not enough, it's that you're not available. So when I would work, it's, oh, okay, I was at treatment. Cancer treatment takes 4 hours. Like, you couldn't wait 4 hours. You couldn't find something else to do for 4 hours. But they so zoned out, and they so so geeked out on them phones. They gotta have them phones in their hand, especially because that's their only connection to the outside world. So it's not that he didn't care about me or not that he didn't love me. It's just that I got this phone in my hand. This girl is in treatment for 4 hours. She can't answer my calls. She can't respond to my text messages. So let me go call this person who can. Let me go fill this time and fill this void with somebody else. But not realizing the damage and the hurt that causes me. I might say, okay, yeah, I understand, but deep down and silently, that shit is shattering. That shit is heartbreaking.
And men don't know you're not only playing with that woman. Let me tell you what happens when you do this shit. When you date a man, whether he was locked up or free, right? He does some shit that you don't like. What the fuck? He do some shit that you don't like. Your people see it. And they tell you that nigga ain't shit. And what the first thing you do? You go in defense mode. You ain't shit. That's my man. I'm in love with him. Right? Now you done burnt the bridges with your family because they tried to tell you looked at it like they was hating. See, a lot of time we take shit people say with a grain of salt and we look at it like, oh, motherfucker just hating because they ain't got nobody.
Right.
When they really trying to tell you some shit, it's a reason they ain't got nobody, but you don't see that. Right?
Absolutely.
And so now, when everything goes bad, not only did you get your heart broken, did you waste time? You ain't got nobody to tell your problems to because you done just goddamn, he said, fuck your family because you love. Boy, a woman will tell her mama, fuck you. Behind her nigga, she would tell her oldest son, boy, look, you gonna get grown and get on. This is my man. You need to show him some fucking respect. And then that man get home and do you like that?
It's embarrassing. It's 100% embarrassing. And I've said that so many times. You know how many times I defended this man? How many times I went to bat for him? How many times I went to bat against this boy mama? This boy mama looked me in my face and said, leave him alone. My son ain't shit. And I went to bat for him. I'm talking I went to bat. I'm talking I had a 3-hour argue you down debate about this man. Oh, you just ain't seen the changes I seen. You don't know what I know. That. Only to turn around the next day and be disrespected, to accused of cheating, talked down to. This man had his crackhead cousin steal my car because I did not want to be in a relationship with him from prison. Like, y'all think this shit is just on the phones and stuff. But I promise y'all, this man had my car stolen.
These niggas is crazy, man.
Girl.
I had somebody drop a comment.
This man had my car stolen from prison because I did not want to be in a relationship with him because I did not want to be with him no more. This man had his crackhead cousin steal my car and then said I had something to do with it. Tried to have me locked up and tried to have me indicted and said I had something to do with it.
Somebody dropped a comment this morning and said it was crazy to me because it was one of them old hags that still think she was sexy, still dressed like she's 19. She dropped the comment and she said, you better hope she said, what you need to be focused on is doing the right thing because I feel sorry for you if you go back to prison. Those guys, I didn't respond to it because it was funny to me. Like, do you not know who I am? Like, I ain't just out here. What? I'm trying to figure out why all the millions and millions of people who watch my videos, why ain't no nigga out my city came on this motherfucker and said that nigga fraud. He's a hoe. He ain't everything he telling you is a lie. Like, I'm trying to figure out where it's always these out of state motherfuckers talking shit. I'm like, dude, I'm known to like, where are y'all at? I'm trying to figure out where are the people. They've been saying it for months. The truth gonna come out. What truth, dude? Because
but that's what people hate, that when you can speak on your own truth, when you can out yourself and you can speak on it yourself, people hate that. That's like, even for me, like, it's nothing nobody can get on Beyonce's internet and say about me that I won't say about myself because I've accepted myself, flaws and all, mistakes, lessons learned, anything, even if it was something bad that I've done, I learned from it. I gained something from it. I ain't gonna sit up here on this internet and say I ain't been stupid. I was dumb as hell in my relationship. Don't be me. Don't be dumb.
What did you hear about me in the penitentiary?
So I have a friend that's doing time, like, and he's like, we like this, like, we locked in, like, he's like, we're super, like, he's one of my best friends. He was like, hey, you saw that boy on TikTok that be talking about the prison wives? He was like, you need to go look at his content. He was like, you'll be perfect for his podcast. Because I've always done a podcast. And like I have my own YouTube channel that I used to do and stuff. He was like, you'll be perfect. You should link up with him. And I was like, who? And he sent me your video. And he was like, because all his friends knew what I've been through. Like they know like how everything happened. So he was like, hey, like, you need to go over there and help, bro. Like, you need to go warn these women, like, because girls really be stuck on stupid, and, like, they be having their head in the clouds, and, like, it be Deluluville at its finest because you want it so bad, and I get it. I've been there. Like, you want it so bad. You want to believe in it so bad. But sometimes you have to just learn that everything that glitters ain't gold. Like, what you seeing and the way the picture is going to be painted pretty. But... I'm telling you from experience, and I said this when you were gone, while I was going through the midst of cancer treatments, when I was going through surgeries, chemo, radiation, all this, so this man had 13 other women that he was talking to.
God damn.
He had other women get his name tattooed on them. He was getting other women name tattooed on him. I had so many girls jumping off in my inbox. I had so many girls showing me screenshots after screenshots after screenshots. I'm talking about screen recordings, like all of this stuff. And the things that we're willing to accept in the name of love is sad on a woman's part, because that man is not going to accept none of that shit.
Right.
I'm sorry, y'all. I be eating and drinking and shit. Hey, give one of them plastic cups and give me some ice out there, ice maker. You know it's bad when you got an ice maker in your room, right?
I need one of those.
It is sad. This shit is sad. There's one downstairs too, but that motherfucker sometimes it have ice, sometimes it don't. You be like, the kids eat ice like fucking candy. Like, god damn, I just filled it up. Where's the ice? I like this screen right here, Amber.
I like the screen. I don't look like a bum.
I'm not like a bum. You ain't not no bum, girl.
Sorry, I look like one. I was sitting in the car when y'all had when I caught the live. I was sitting in my car. It's a tropical storm here. Like, I'm literally sitting in the car in the rain.
They say a thunderstorm supposed to hit over here in a minute.
Yeah.
I'm in Florida now, so I'm literally sitting in a tropical storm right now.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's so sad because like when I was talking to Chrissy last night, and she was like, you bashing women, and like I agree with a lot of shit she said, but when she said that, I was like, nah. I don't think I'm bashing women, because I'm saying I'm warning your ass, Chrissy, that shit can be so bad. I don't think you should always put your eggs in one basket from the jump, especially in that position, because man, you get out, man, and shit don't go well. And I don't want to be the person to say I told you, and I'm still not gonna say it, because I'm gonna be the one sitting right here like, you want to come talk about it? See what I'm saying? Because I just don't see it, man. I've never heard of us. You know, they get on my shit and be like, oh yeah. Some girl went and commented this morning and was like, yeah, I've been rocking with mine 6 years, going on about to be 7, and I'm sick of him. And I'm thinking to myself, I go to their profiles and I'm like, well, why the fuck are you following me?
You know,
all these motherfuckers that talk about me, I click on their profile and they are following me. I'm like, they sitting up there watching me, waiting on me to see what I'm gonna say next, because you taking everything I say in, and you like, you're not gonna say this shit prison wife, right?
Feeling some type of way, right?
They
feel some type of way.
Man, you know Mercedes is a prison wife, man.
Yeah, I love her.
Like, she went and subscribed to me on TikTok today. She was like, you the first person I ever subscribed to.
Nuh-uh.
Swear to God. I said, she the GOAT, man. When I see her go live, I go blow her gifts up over there. Paper ass up real quick, because she don't care about nobody, what the fuck they say about her. No, she love her nigga, and she don't care what the fuck you say.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Oh, I know when she called me, she's like, do not worry about none of this hate. Just do what you do. You know? I said, I'm not worried about it.
She is a good person, man. You can tell that she genuine. Like, she don't care if you mad because she posts a relationship every day out. She don't give a fuck. She just be straight, humble. And you know, Miss Know Your Worth.
Yeah.
I was live on TikTok. They was like, the inmate hopper wants you to get on her show.
Oh.
I said, fuck no, she gotta pay me. I ain't going over there. And Know Your Worth was like, King. She was like, they told me not to do it, and I did it. And she was like, I get so much hate, negativity. She was like, and I'm not gonna lie to you, that shit that drains the fuck out of me. How do you deal with it?
Yeah.
I said, when they stop talking, then you need to be drained. You need them talking every single day. Y'all think, look, at first, I'm still making this is still educational for me, right? For women. But now I'm just smashing the gas now.
Yeah.
Because I see something bigger than what we doing. Like, this ain't why you think we came to YouTube. Like, I'm just smashing the gas now. Because if you want to keep on being pissed off, where is Jocelyn? Is that Jocelyn? I think somebody said.
No, because somebody needs to do this. Like, I wish that somebody would have had this back in 2018, 2019, because if I would have knew then what I know now, I wouldn't have went through this. I wouldn't have dealt with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already explained how I met him, and it was an accident. Like, I didn't go seeking this relationship. Like, I didn't wake up one morning and was like, hey, I'm gonna go be with an inmate today. Like, it just happened that way.
It just happens.
And then when it happened, I didn't have no knowledge on how to handle it. I didn't have no background on
What's up, Jazz?
what goes on, how it goes, how this shit really played out. Like, I really was just winging it, because and then the things that you eventually sacrifice, that you lose, that you go through, that you give up, like, it's not worth it at the end of the day. Like, it's
not worth it. I knew I was gonna receive a lot of hate. Like, I knew before I even went, when somebody asked me the question that made me start this, I waited like 2-3 days before I even said anything. Like, literally, I was just like, should I fucking answer this question? They said, do niggas in jail cheat? And I was just like, talking to my kinfolk, he was like, before you do this, I just want you to know, because I
feel like men in jail cheat more than men in the free world. If you ask me personally.
He said, my kinfolk, man, he do boxing talk, right? So he be all over the world, he be with famous people all the time and shit like that. And he said, before you do this, something to tell you right now, be prepared for what come with it, because niggas all over the world hate me, my loud ass mouth. And I said, yep, I'll deal with it. And so soon as I did it and that shit went viral, I already knew it was, because everything I post go viral, right?
Right.
So I already knew. I said, he was like, you got a big ass audience, bro. He was like, that shit don't go. So as soon as I dropped it and I looked up in 2 days and I seen that bitch at 500,000, I said, but the thing was, I gained like 10,000 followers off of that video. And every day, you know, I was at 20K. We're talking, I was just at like 22,000. We talking maybe, I only been on here 5.5 months. So we talking about, how long I've been talking shit about Prison Wives, Amber? Leave that fucking breaker box alone. You're a naughty electrician.
You know what?
I know what you're doing over there. Women always trying to do some man shit. Like, leave that damn. You ain't got no license, no nothing.
Sir, do you see a man around here that I can have come do this for me?
Hopefully soon. That's all I can say. Hopefully soon.
I hope so.
Let me tell you something. I do everything by myself. I fix everything. Everything that go wrong in my house, I fix it.
Boyfriend, it was first prison. Look, man, now my file partner, man, which is like my brother, he took a case for me. When I was incarcerated, when we first went, I was still in the county. He had a fine ass cousin, man. She was cool, but she was still young. She was like 18. I was 18. She was a hustling motherfucker, and she was cool, and we started writing each other, man, and she liked me. Like, she was just like, fuck this. And I hadn't even got time yet. Because they was trying to give me 40 years for like 18 months. So finally, I finally get my time. She was like, shit, that ain't shit. We'll still be in our 20s. I'm gonna hold it down. And she had an old school nigga that was putting money, giving her money. She was putting the money on my books. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's like, boy, this nigga ain't never even smelled this. He just was happy just to be around her. You know what I'm saying? So we was like best friends. And yeah, I loved her, you know, because she was a great person, man. But We used to always talk about when I get out, you know, we're gonna do this. But as time had changed, growing up and she was getting older, I think we both had came to an understanding like we know we ain't gonna be together when we get out. So we just remained friends, you know, because we seen it in each other, right? And I knew that she wasn't gonna be the one. I thought she was gonna be the one I came home to. But towards the end, like I tell everybody, whoever kicking the door harder is the one you come home to. And the one I came home and had all my damn daughters by, it was no letting up. Like she was my friend too. She was living her life. I came home to a 2-year-old little girl that I raised. She 15 years old now, and I'm the only daddy she know. So it's just a gamble. Even though I was a piece of shit, I always took care of home first. No matter what I did, no matter where I went, no matter how long I stayed out of state,
That always be y'all men go to. Like, oh yeah, I ain't shit, but I'm gonna take care of home. Like,
I mean, that was my we talked about this before I came home. Like I said, I'm letting you know now, man, I'm not gonna be perfect. And I think she was trying to give me a chance to be that person that she knew I could be. It was just that I was so caught up in the world was moving fast. Mm-hmm. The fucking world was moving fast, man. Mm-hmm. The world was moving so fast when I got out. It was just like, whoa, and all this attention coming, and women just like, damn, you look so good. Oh shit. And you just like, fuck what's at home, you know, and you're not thinking to yourself, like, you tripping, nigga. You have to think,
especially if you've been locked down for a long period of time. I feel like that's the worst thing.
Boy, nigga, I don't trust none of them niggas who've been gone 10 years plus. Nigga, right, like, you ain't finna be placed, boy. You finna go slap some cheeks, boy.
Every day, some different, because you're going to try to make up for lost time. Like, okay, I spent all this time in jail. I spent all this time in prison. Like that, I feel like there's that transitional period, especially when you're talking about 15, 20, 25 years in prison, like that they're going to get out and wild the fuck out. Like everything is new. The whole entire world has changed. The refrigerators are electronic now. Like, nigga, you can type in some shit on the refrigerator. Like, nigga,
no, that's shit, right.
Back then.
No, life is really fucking
It's different. It's very, very different. And so I think that now when they come home, like it sounds so good to say that I'm gonna come home to you and we're gonna have this life and we're gonna have this family but I was never in Delusionalville that you were never gonna have sex with somebody else. I told myself that I didn't care, but the reality is the more spiritual I got and the more heavy in my religion that I got, I do care. And I feel like that's another thing that I had to learn how to accept was the fact that, you know, this man been gone 20 years. By the time he come home, he'll have been gone 25 by the time he come home. Not only have I put my life on hold, but am I willing to put my life on hold even more once he comes home to give him that transitional period that he's going to need? Because to be naive to think that this man is going to come home and only have sex with you is the most naive, delusional, dumb shit I have ever heard in my life.
Look, this was my thing. When I came home, I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to be honest with y'all what really fucked me up. And don't nobody know who my kid's mother is, so I can say this. When he told me I don't have that, I tell you that 20K, nigga, I need 20,000 for that motherfucker. So when I came home, my kid's mother asked me a question and she said, be honest with me, because when I was young, I had never experienced having 2 women at once, shit like that. Like I may have been over here and maybe rocked her ass and then rocked this motherfucker, right? So one day she had asked me, she said, what is something you always wanted to do? Like you home, just being a good woman, trying to make sure that everything was fulfilled in her house right here. Like, what is something you always wanted to do? And I was like, and I couldn't think of nothing. And she was just like, again, like that lady said the other night, when a woman makes you comfortable enough to talk, you start talking. And she was like, just be honest with me. What is it? And I was like, I ain't gonna lie, man. I kind of want to see, you know, you and another woman go at it. She's like, a threesome? I'm like, yeah. And then she was just like, I think about it because I think girls are pretty. And so I was like, you know, I think that's what fucked me up. I think at that point she should have been like, no. Nope, we
I
ain't doing
can't do
that.
it. I'm too psycho. My psycho will kick in.
No, she should have been like, no,
you
you are not going to do that, because ever since that day, I had always started feeling like shit. It's an addiction. It's something you want to see all the time. It's like it fucks your mind up. And so whenever it happened, it didn't happen like right then, but it was probably about, I want to say like a few months later, you know, because a woman ain't just finna just be, ain't no random shit going on. They gotta be somebody she know, or somebody she's cool with, or somebody she trusts that's clean, or some shit. So it's just like it took a while, right? And then when it finally happened, it was just like, okay, these are the rules. Don't put your
You
mouth
have
on
to
this.
set rules because y'all don't know how to follow them
Don't
anyway.
put your mouth
But
on
we
this
have-
bitch, and don't kiss her.
That part.
Hey, don't put your mouth on her, and you can't kiss, because that resembles intimacy.
Intimacy.
You're supposed to be breaking this bitch back, showing her that you know that you got that. Like, and then a woman, she feels good too for a bitch to know, nigga, shit. But she don't want you slanging no
Mediocre.
sick ass dick.
Right.
She want her nigga, you know, and so you
Shout
know
out, babe.
the experience was a great fucking experience, like. But then
But
after
it's
that,
something in y'all's mental because it hits something and then you can't let that sensation go.
because you want you want it all the time now.
Right.
And I learned that she actually loved women. And so it was just like, now you going into that, man, we should just get us a girlfriend. And then even though the woman's like, yeah, okay, but then she's like, I don't want to have to deal with this bitch every day. You just call her whenever. I said no, because if we do that, then she gonna think she can have another relationship. And I don't want to be smashing on somebody who fucking somebody else. And we just need this one. So then we tried that, where a woman lived in a house for maybe 5 months. But then it was like,
ain't no.
listen to me. Listen to me. When a woman wants to really be with a woman, she wants a woman.
Right.
And if she can have the best of both worlds, she can have it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even about, at that point, it wasn't about me. You just getting blessed. It wasn't even about me. It's because she loved women. She loved women. It wasn't about because this is satisfying my needs. It was about I love a woman. But you know, it was cool, but that experience was like it fucked me up. Because after that, I started feeling like, you got to think, I hadn't been home 6 months, and the world was in my hands. I'm coming home. I got 2 women. I'm having money, and you just like in your head, you just like, you fucking idiot. And then you know, once that was over with, it was like I need it again. I need it again. I need it again. Like now, that's all you want to see. So it took me years to get out of that point where I felt like I had to have
2 women.
Because it's a headache.
Yeah.
I feel like a woman, if that's something she does, I feel like it's just supposed to be an experience. It's something we can do, you know, every blue moon.
Yeah.
But every day you waking up,
Yeah.
it's hard to keep 2 women happy at once.
No, I feel like that too. Even for a woman to be in your house, I mean, like you said, like, see, I can mess with a woman, but I cannot have her in my house forever. Like
Forever.
I'm
No.
like, homegirl.
You the queen of your house. That's what you in your head. Now, if he's sitting up here smashing the fuck out of both of y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And y'all just now she feels like she's a part of this team. This is a team, right?
Yeah.
She can't feel like she's a part of the fucking team, right? And so it took me years before I got to the point where I was like, I don't need that.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
What is that? Sound like somebody just rolled down the fucking stairs.
I had to run in the house, y'all, in the storm. Oh shit.
Oh, you ain't got weird and shit. Yeah, but it's an adrenaline, and it's a fucking for a man, like a man, we just a lot of these niggas be tender dicks, so yeah, they be cheating with emotions. But a nigga like me, when I was cheating, I didn't have no emotions for you. You know, it wasn't nothing like that. It was just a point where I felt like he said,
How cute.
My autism song is just baby.
My cancer led me to 2 businesses, and this is one of them. I rescue dogs,
Oh
and I
my God.
rescued her, but I'm gonna keep her. She's a bully. She's an American bully, but she's a big baby. She's a little fat little baby.
She is so cute.
Hey,
She's
this
my
is
baby.
hey women think I don't know. I think I just woke up one day and it wasn't about like I always tell people I said you a hoe ass nigga. It wasn't that. I think I just one day I just grew out of that shit. Like I didn't feel like I could go without sex. I can go without like it was just like if I'm in a relationship with you, then hell yeah, I'm trying to knock your ass out 2-3 times a day if we got time. But if I'm not with you, then I'm not sitting up every day thinking about because I'm a grown ass man. I'm man enough to tell you I would go jack off in a heartbeat. And then I'll be like, damn, I was finna go over there and kick it with her. I don't even feel like that about her no more because I already done got my nut. Like you have to understand a lot of times you be in lust with a person, you want them so bad, you need them, and then all you gotta do is go get yourself off and tell me that you still feel the same way. Now, if you do feel the same way, you know what I'm saying? Then it's something. But what's the point of, as a man, and we say, oh, it's a difference.
Michelle, that's a fact.
Yeah, but I mean, if I'm with somebody, shit, I got to have it. Spur of the moment. Shit, come here. I don't want to feel like something, and women don't want that. Women don't want routine sex. Oh, we just at nighttime when the lights go out. No, she wants some spur of the moment shit going on. And I think a lot of men that come on from prison, the reason these women, Jay, when will your book be out? I gotta finish writing, man. I gotta finish writing, y'all. I've been bullshitting. I was deleting and adding shit and asking my sister shit, what did I leave out? Because I don't want to put out no false information. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even about being false. It's just I don't want to leave shit. And then there's a lot of shit that I experienced seeing my mama do that I have to get the okay from my sister, my older sister. Like, do you think I should say this? Because my mama not here. Now, if she was alive, she'd be like, nigga, write that shit. But I don't want her to look bad. You know what I'm saying? Like she was a bad parent because she wasn't. But I seen a lot of shit I seen my mama do growing up. Shit, I did. I seen her fucking cheat 100,000 times. I seen it. That's what, I seen men give her money.
Yeah.
It fucked me up. And now it's like if I'm with somebody, don't give me shit. If I don't feel like we could be in a relationship, I don't want you to give me nothing. Because if we in a relationship, it's an investment. If we're not in a relationship, then you just giving away your fucking money, man. If I don't feel like that I would do the same for that person, I won't even ask you for shit. I won't accept nothing from you.
Right.
And so for men, that's why I despise niggas so much when they sit around and they steady asking a woman for money, knowing damn well that they don't have no intentions on ever even. You're not even gonna help this woman if something happened and you're not gonna help her. So what's the point of you accepting it? Don't accept it. And she said, I have a journalism degree. I'll help you write it. That's a fact, Jocelyn. That's a fact, Jocelyn. And it's I'm gonna tell my whole childhood, because a lot of people don't know. I was raised in the church. I was raised in the fucking church, man, and I just went ape shit one day. You muted, girl.
I know. Give me just a second. My business partner's here, so I'm just grabbing some stuff from her really quick.
Man, well, we finna get up off here.
I'm so glad that I tapped in with you guys.
Facts. Yeah, I'm finna take care of some business. My phone is going off, man.
Well, I am always here. If you ever need anything or if you ever need an input from another female, you can always hit me up. I am always available. You have my TikTok and my YouTube.
That's a fact, Jack. We definitely bring you back up here, man. We're going to go live again tonight, man. So it's going down.
I will be back in and I'm going to share it and I'm going to put it out everywhere. Definitely going to come back and support.
That's a bet, man. All right, y'all.